Alright, today I came back from a kind of a secret trip to the LCS, better known as a local card shop, and I just wanted to get out for a few minutes. Well, I say a few minutes because it takes me probably 15 minutes or so to get there and 15 minutes back, so that's a half an hour, and then probably 20 minutes in the store. I wasn't there very long. Don't know exactly who the guy that was working there at the time. This card shop gets very poor reviews online because a lot of people try to sell stuff to the store and they get like lowballed big time. Some guy said there was like a $200 card in his lot and he was offered 20 bucks for the whole thing. These guys don't have a lot of money to give, and so I don't know. It is what it is. You know, lots of card shops, this one is not the most motivated card shop, but they do have kind of a fun box area, a value box area that you can just pick up a stack of cards and then you'll just and say how much, and sometimes they'll say $2, $3, I don't know. I got all of this right here for $2, and then I got a box. I wanted a 3-row box, but 2 rows is just fine, so I got that. That was $5 for that one there. So the shoe storage box or whatever they want to call it there. So I need to replace that one, so that was kind of worthwhile. So we'll go through here. Very, very random stuff. Very random stuff. Fix my monitor here. Very random stuff. So we'll go through. If you see me in the background, I've got my Olympic shirt on here. So lots of Bowman cards here. So I don't know much about the more recent type Bowmans, but I do like to put the prospect sets together. So lots of first Bowman cards in these Jordan Groshans. I'm not going to go through all these. Again, they look so similar for each year that I don't know. See, we've got two here. They could be from the same set or they could be different. I think these are from different sets here. Luis Garcia, and yeah, these are different sets here, but you can see how it's so easy to get them confused because they got first and Bowman and similar wording down there, and the backs are, somewhat similar, so it's like, which set is that? I don't know. And then they have the BP and the BC and this one. Oh my gosh, what numbers are on the back of these? Numbers and letter combinations. I can't really see right at the moment, so we won't worry about that one. But I picked out a bunch of Bowman. And again, this whole stack was $2, so I figured we'll see. There's a lot of duplicates in here. There's tons of duplicates because people were prospecting. See, that one came out, Dalton Jeffries. That's a while ago. So I'm not exactly sure. That's like probably from 17 or 18. So these are a while ago, and I don't think I have that. I actually might have that card already, but we'll go through. My Bowman binder is getting a little on the big side there, and see, there's another Dalton Jeffries there, so I have to go through. Again, these are good for prospecting. Some of these guys might be coaches or spring training. I haven't figured out what I'm going to do with these, but the majority of these guys will not sign, so that's kind of a waste if you're doing that. But if you're doing like a base set, I guess you go to eBay and buy one. Then we just found this Archives or whatever it is, Rosie Greer. Just picked that one up there, so that's good. Somebody theoretically could throw that in their dollar pile or whatever at a card shop. Again, there's no rhyme or reason because you'll find cards in those value boxes that are better than the ones that are in the boxes on the table. We got a couple of Mickey Morandinis. Actually, we got about 5 or 6 Mickey Morandinis. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Mickey Morandini USA cards there. What does that go for on eBay? Like $1.25 or something. So that's a win already there. Brett Barbary, don't know that he signs. And so I got 3 Brett Barbarys. I just went and I just said, hey, USA, Team USA, grab all those. And I found this Cal Ripken in here. It looks like it's virtually mint. I mean, it would probably grade like a 7 or 8. Probably an 8, but there's a Ripken card of some kind in there. So I figured I'm going to grab that one before it's card number 14. Then I found this one is one of these ridiculous like little slimline holders here. What's the point of that? Don't know who Latrell Wrightsell is, but it was a Bowman U Bowman Chrome. First, Chrome. I hate that. Bowman Chrome. Try to get it out of this ridiculous holder here. Again, I don't know what the point of these ridiculous holders is, and so I just threw that in the stack. So a very, very old beat-up holder there. I don't remember if I'm doing the chrome or the base or what's going on there, but I just picked that one up there. That's the only Bowman U that I could find. I did not go through every single box. This one here we go. Charles Nagy, don't know him that well. There's Charles Nagy. Again, these are from the traded set, perhaps. Yes. So I don't have a lot of those. Then we have a Dave Silvestri. So I grabbed every one of those that I could get my hands on. Tyler Gonzalez, don't know him, but there was tons of these extra editions, so if you're looking to build a set there. And then we got some more Bowmans. It looks like we've got, this guy is Rob Kaminsky, so these are from 15 or 16. Again, I cannot get my magnifying glass because I've moved things around. Did a little bit of cleaning in here, but we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 Rob Kaminskis. So 9, 10 Kaminskis. So yeah, somebody was prospecting. And I think these are left over from a long time ago. These have been at the LCS a very long time, if these are the cards I was thinking of. And then the last card in the pile here, that went very, very quickly here. I found a 1975 Topps Mini. This is Rod Carew and Ralph Garr. Batting leader 74 Mini. That's neat. I mean, you know, these things are about 50 cents to $2 or more, depending on who's selling them. So I got that. That's essentially a free card there. Very happy to have that one. So I have not done anything to my box yet. Normally I'll just find a couple of nice stickers and decals. I'm really, really, really trying to get, you know, this was just fool's errand, you know, just getting that stuff there, because I don't need this or really want this stuff there. But, you know, I just like to, you know, get a few things from those boxes and see, you know, again, I've got lots of, you know, Nolan Jones. Don't know Nolan Jones that well, or should I know him there? He essentially, I know what I should do, but see, that would be all work on my part and no fun. I could go through and pull out all the Dodgers and give or sell them to my friends, but I don't want to do that. That was just a lot of work that I don't need to do. But I was going through some cards this morning and got me thinking I haven't been to that LCS in a long time. See, I'm finding stuff that didn't get purged with the last box that went out, stuff that was just still here for whatever reason. So I have no idea why this stuff. Oh, that's a damaged Christian Yelich. Something spilt on that one, so probably could be thrown away. But some of these cards you can clean them right off. And then there was some other. These were from the card show. And you can see that these, you know, unfortunately, I got another Ken Berry coming on the way. I didn't realize that. But you see, like I said, 50 cents a piece. So that's $1 right there for those two cards there. Again, I don't know what these things are worth. You know, I thought maybe they were a quarter, but yeah, 50 cents, that's not really a value engineer for me there, because, you know, I think about it this way, 50 cents times every card in a set are thousands of dollars, thousands of dollars. If there's 700 cards in a set, you know, 50 cents, you know, so that's 400 and, I don't know, you know, 350, 450 for every single card, and then you don't get George Brett, you don't get a single Hall of Famer, you get nothing. And then this is just the same. You can see the size difference here. There's not really a reason to have done that, but they did. They were testing something. But again, that's a size difference. That's a signed one, and this is an unsigned one. So I said, hell, let's get Mike Tyson, not realizing I already had him there recently. That's why he's not back in the binder. I'm running into this problem where lots of autograph cards are not getting back in the binder. So I put some soccer cards and some golf back in the binder. That's, again, just what I grabbed today. Nothing fantastic or outstanding, but just wanted to just let you know I'm still doing card stuff. It just kind of on the cheap right now, and thank you for watching.